I rise to make a general statement on exclusion of vulnerable children and orphans in home care centers and orphanages from the recent mass registration of new beneficiaries of the Inua Jamii Cash Transfer Program. Honorable Speaker, the State Department for Social Protection and Senior Citizens Affairs implements the Inua Jamii Cash Transfer Program. The program targets older persons aged over 70 years, poor households taking care of orphans and vulnerable children, and persons with severe disabilities by providing a monthly stipend to support dignified living. Honorable Speaker, on 1st September 2023, the government rolled out a countrywide month-long registration targeting 500,000 new beneficiaries to the cash transfer program. Whereas the noble exercise seeks to enhance the welfare of vulnerable members of our society, it is unfortunate that orphans and vulnerable children living in home care centers and orphanages, being similarly needy, were not registered to equally benefit from the initiative. Honorable Speaker, it is also public knowledge that the government intends to close all private-owned children homes and orphanages in the country and allow only government-run home centers under Child Welfare Society of Kenya. The government envisages to reunite the children with their parents or guardians and other family members, whereas they can benefit from parental care and guidance. Nevertheless, most children in home care centers and orphanages neither have anywhere to call home or seek alternative shelter other than in the care centers. It is also clear how hundreds of vulnerable children in private child care centers will be transitioned to have their well-being and welfare secured. Honorable Speaker, I therefore urge the government, through the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection, to register vulnerable children and orphans living in childcare homes and orphanages in the cash transfer program and consider remitting their monthly stipend to these centers. Further, it is also important for the government to put in place suitable and sufficient alternatives to support vulnerable children in private-owned care centers before embarking on policy reforms overhauling children care systems in the country. This will ensure that no vulnerable child is unjustly disadvantaged and their well-being put to jeopardy. As a matter of fact, most of these care centers hosting the children are supported by well-wishers, including even members of parliament. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mohammed. Where is Karemba? Is he the chairman of the Committee on Social Protection? Alice Nganga. Is she in the house? I'll direct the committee to get seized of the matter and report back to the House in 2 weeks. Thank you. Next. Before we go to the next order, honorable members, allow me to acknowledge